to the class of profit maximization. I'm going to be your professor, Katie Reese. Thank you for coming in to this beautiful morning here in Fresno, and right now we're going to take roll. Roll, we have Bree.
Here.
Oh, hello. All right, next is Erica.
Here.
Okay. Matt.
Present.
Elon, is that Elon or Elon?
C.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got a really good turnout today, guys. Thanks. In class, we're going to be going over profit maximization. There's 3 sections. We're going to split these up most likely into 3 days. So today, we're going to be talking about perfect competition. What's perfect competition?
Is it when competition is perfect?
Not quite. Anyone else have anything else to say? Elon.
Is it like an oligopoly?
No, not quite. Anyone else? Yes.
So in perfect competition, I think there's four characteristics. Identical goods, large number of buyers and sellers, ease of entrance and exit to the business market, and complete information for all buyers and sellers.
That's correct. You did your reading. Green slip for you.
So what does identical goods mean?
Identical good. Matt, do you want to answer this, or should I?
Oh yeah, identical goods just means that all products are in the market are exactly the same. So an example of that is, for example, like one head lettuce from one farm is going to be the exact same as head lettuce from another farm, and those 2 goods are identical.
My name's Casey. I couldn't find the classroom on the side, but I was wondering if I could crash this econ class.
I honestly don't know if there's enough seats, but you can take a seat in the back over there and we'll talk after class.
Okay, thank you very much.
Whispering too, like, hey, come in. Elon, who is that guy? Late on the first day?
Oh my god, we looking
What's
at
going
me.
on over here?
Okay, back to econ. So, perfect competition, these 4 things, means that the firms are price takers. When they're a price taker, the market price is set. So when it's set, the price equals marginal revenue for the firm.
Maximization, now that we know that market price is marginal revenue, we want to find the...
Okay, since price is equal to marginal revenue, what does marginal revenue have to do with profit maximization? Yes, Bree?
So in regards to profit maximization, being that you said the market price is equal to the marginal revenue, at profit maximization, you want the marginal revenue to be equal to the marginal cost, right? Because that's the point where profit is maximized.
Very good. That is 100% correct. Everyone should follow after Bree. She knows what she's doing. Now that Bree said that where marginal revenue and marginal cost equal or intersect on a graph, that is where the profit maximization will be. So the steps you can take to find your profit maximization or total profit would be you have to identify the market price or the marginal revenue. You have to identify where MR equals MC and then draw a line straight down and find profit maximization output. So to do that on a graph, what you do is here's your MC and your price, which is also your MR, you go all the way across and then you find where they cross right here. That's MR equals MC, and you bring this line all the way down to find your quantity. And that is a profit maximization quantity for that graph and firm. So after you found your quantity, you need to identify your total revenue and total cost. Because total revenue minus total cost is your profit maximization or your total product. So what we got to do here is to find total revenue, you have to find your marginal price or marginal revenue multiplied by your quantity. So as you can see, there's this little square here, and you're just going to find this area by multiplying price times your quantity. We're going to go over total costs next class. If you guys don't have any questions, though, I think that's about it.
Anybody?
Let's go.
Have a good day, guys.
Did it.
Good to see all you guys for the second day. We're going to start off as usual with roll. So, Bree.
Here.
All right. Erica.
your secret
Here.
goodies?
Matt?
Here.
Grace?
Here, present.
Is it? All right.
A key.
So we got ourselves a full class again today. We're going to go over total cost, so everyone get out your notebooks, your pens and papers, put away those cell phones, and let's get to it. So like I said, we're going over total fixed costs today. So total fixed cost, not total fixed cost, total cost, is total fixed cost plus the variable cost. Anyone know the difference between total variable cost and total fixed cost? Three. Volunteer.
Total fixed cost is a cost that isn't dependent on the level of output, where total variable cost is dependent on the level of output.
Very good. Grade slip for you. See me after class. So now that we've been over total cost, we're going to go over how to find it through the quick and dirty exercise. Alright, to start out this quick and dirty exercise, can someone please show me where profit maximization is?
Me.
Anyone? Grace?
Me.
Great, come on down.
Me.
Here's your pen.
Cool.
Why did you choose that spot?
Because that is where marginal cost equals marginal revenue.
Very good, thank you. Alright, Grace, that was right, but you didn't tell me why. I need to know why. So can anyone tell me why?
No first mistake.
I'll come up. Okay, well this is the point where MC equals MR, and MR is the price, the market price. And so this gives us our total rev because TR, like you said in the last class, equals price times quantity. This is our price, this is our quantity. But whenever you said that we were talking about total cost today, whenever we work with total cost, we have to work with the average total cost. And so average total cost equals the total cost divided by the quantity. And so since like this point found our quantity at this, where the MR equals MC. So if we said that this was 1,000, and we said that our price was 4,
Make it
then
5.
do a 5?
Yeah.
Nice improv.
Good point. We want to find where this point crosses the average total cost. So we draw a line right there. It's quite straight. I'll change this one, and I'll make this 0.5. And this one 0.6. And then so we know that our average total cost will be the total cost divided by the Q. At this point,
Seriously.
our average total cost is 0.5 per unit of whatever good we have, and then we want to find our total cost, and our quantity we said was 1,000. So in order to find total cost, we would multiply 1,000 times 0.5, and we would get 500. So our total cost equals 500 at that point.
You did a wonderful job. All right, that was really good. Now, can you
Wait,
tell me
so-
how it relates to profit maximization by chance?
Well, most of this relates to profit maximization because this is like profit maximizing quantity, and so you use that to find the total cost for that price. And then this relates to the perfect competition because obviously our price is MR because at this point, because there's a large number of buyers and sellers, there is one firm can't change the price, so they're price takers. So that's why it's a flat line, and because of that, like everybody has to sell each unit at the same price. So that's how it relates to perfect competition.
Wow, thank you. Very good job. Did everyone get that? Any questions at all? Very good job, Bree. So what we're going to do now, just to make it a little bit more obvious for you guys, I'm going to shade in the boxes. So she went over total cost, so it's 500. So it's going to be 5 times 1,000. So you shade this in, that would be your total cost. And then where marginal revenue and marginal cost meet, that from 0.6 to 1,000, if you shade this all in, that would be your total profit. in revenue, and then revenue minus cost, profit, bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna do group work now, so get in groups of 3 or 4.
You guys want to be in a group?
Yeah, sounds good.
So the total cost is 500.
Wow, man, you took a lot of good notes today.
Nice.
Point right here represents the shutdown price because it is on the average variable cost curve, which means that you're not making enough money to cover the fixed costs. So therefore, your profits are in the negatives.
Break-even price is when profit equals 0.
And that's where the marginal cost curve and the average total cost curve intersect.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Your groups, we're gonna go over a little bit more so you guys get really familiar with this topic of profit maximization. So this potato, we have potatoes market as a whole and then the potato firm. The potatoes supply increased. Can we have any ideas of what a shifter would be that would cause this increase in supply? Matt?
Maybe a new piece of technology like tractor or something was invented that caused farmers to be able to produce more potatoes. So at any given quantity, the price of producing potatoes was less, went down.
All right, that's good. So what we really want to focus on here is that when there is a shift in supply and or demand that causes the price to change, the price of the firm moves as well. And yes, Bree?
So since the equilibrium price changed and we're in a perfect competition and the best sellers are actually price takers, that means that that price ends up being the marginal rev, right? And that's why it goes into the potato firm.
Correct. So that's how total cost and perfect competition work together so that we can find that awesome profit maximization point. Now we're going to go and talk about total product. And how that relates to profit maximization.
Total product.
Okay.
How about that?
So total product is what we're going to go over next. This is your total product curve. And what we can find about the total product curve, which is interesting, is it can tell you for whatever level of input, we can find the level of output that would occur. Or the inverse, we can find the output and it can tell us the input. So this is your marginal product curve and your average product curve. To find marginal product, you got to find the change in y over the change in x. To find the average product, you have to find total product divided by quantity. So this graph can be split up into 3 sections. The difference between the stages is marginal product equals average product. That's the end of stage 1. And then when marginal product equals 0 at this point, that's when stage 2 ends and stage 3 begins. And the firm wants to be in between stage 2 to get profit maximization. So in stage 2, that's where your production is maximized, and then when your production is maximized, that is where your profit will then maximize. To finish up class, I'm going to make a little mind map for you guys just to copy down in your notes, and you'll be free to go. Everyone should have this mind map copied. It's basically what we went over the past 2 days. Basically, profit maximization comes down to 3 things: perfect competition, total cost, and total product. So now that we've all learned about profit maximization, you guys are free to go.